Welcome to Calvin, the Digital Creative School. Hey yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to the second week of Calvin School this year. Today we're gonna look at the submissions for this last week's render challenge, which was One Light, the One Light challenge. Yeah, I would say we can just get straight into it. I wanted originally to, Kim wanted to be here to also give his vote on his favorite, because we are gonna do a new system. Because last year we basically, the person with the most likes on the Discord server on their post would win the challenge. But this year I want to do it a little bit different. This year we're gonna have three votes, right? And the submission with the most votes, the majority wins. So the first vote is gonna come from the community, which is still the likes on the gallery, right? So let me show my desktop here. So if you go to the gallery and you click for challenge submissions, you will see all the challenge submissions. And you should go there right now and give I'm all in for. Sounds like dot vote. I'm all for it. Oh, okay, so it's called dot vote. I didn't know. So yeah, basically everybody should go onto the Discord channel now and like the render that they like the most. I'm also gonna remove my likes from the ones that that are not my favorite. And then basically after that, we're gonna have two more votes. One comes from me as the principal of Calvin School. I'll pick my favorite render, my favorite submission. And every week I want to have a mentor also pick their favorite. And this week Kim Spliffim picked his favorite. I'm gonna reveal it later which one he picked. But yeah, so that's how we are going to do it. What's up, Wrench and Alex? Nice that you're in the live stream already. Yeah, if there's anyone watching who submitted something, I would invite you to join the live stage here on Discord, so you can talk a little bit about the submission, the render you made. Alright, but I guess here we go. Alright, first off, we got Zach's submission here. Let's actually have the computer read it out. I always like that feature. Here we go. Speak
Zach
message.
said this is something I put together last night. Super simple setup. I'm looking forward to really going head down with the challenge, but I've got another project to focus on right now. The main and only cool thing here was a noise node on a Boolean null cube that I used to remove parts of the broken bulbs. It was my way of showing that they shattered, although I'm still missing some of those sharper edges.
Alright. Yeah, thanks for the submission. I kind of like the grid of lights, of how they call it, but light bulbs. Yeah. It's kind of satisfying, them going into the distance, almost into infinity. I gotta say, I'm missing a little bit of detail. Especially it feels a little bit strange how, because it feels like this is the main light bulb, but how the light comes from it, it doesn't feel like it's coming from this light bulb, because it's very soft, right? Like you almost have no shadow at all, no shadow casting from the other light bulbs. Also from the light bulb itself, it doesn't cast any shadows. So to me, it feels like you added a big point light around here to light the scene. But that kind of takes away from the focus point of this light bulb, I think. If you had a light source that's as big as this glowing part, and you had the long shadows from the other light bulbs, those shadows would inform the viewer that where the main source of light is, right, which is here. So I think you could have done a bit better job with the lighting, and also with the environment. I kind of like the minimalism, but it also feels a little after a moment, a little boring to look at. So yeah, a little bit more detail would have been nice. Maybe even, I think I wrote that as a comment, like having this light bulb as the only one lighting up, kind of like elevated, as if it was like magical or something, and have the others laying around in piles, like maybe even around it, so it feels like this light bulb is like kind of like levitating out of the mountain of broken light bulbs. I think that could have also been pretty cool. All right, Vistris is also here in the chat. What's up, Vistris? All right, we got a post from Aya. I think this is the first time she shared a submission, and it looks very interesting. It almost looks like a photograph. Like, it looks pretty realistic in a strange way, because like there's obviously like CG artifacts here with like the yellow of the fire being fully blown out, or like fully yellow, and the noise in the volumes here. But the rest, like, other than that, it looks pretty realistic, pretty photorealistic. I guess what could have been cool to like make it more photorealistic would be, since this is like all blown out, to like have a little bit more glow around it, or even like a little bit of flaring in the image. I think that would have helped a lot too. But yeah, I dig the atmosphere. It really feels like we're here with this, I think there's like a robot character, kind of like camping out with this robot character, trying to build a little shed, a little base for the night on its adventure. So yeah, I like this render. It definitely tells a little story, which I appreciate a lot. And she even like added a little text here, and though I burn, how could I fall? Interesting. Does that add any information for me? Reading that, I thought like that maybe like this robot is burning all parts of him in this fire, but I don't see anything like that. Maybe that's just my interpretation. Alright, next up. Alex says there's stuff on the paper. Alright, but let me see if I can open it. Yeah, I can open it up a little bit bigger here in the web browser. But I still don't see... It looks like wings? I think these are like sketches of wings. So maybe this robot is trying to build wings for himself. Or something like that. But yeah, very, very intriguing for sure. Very nice. Alright, let's look at the next one here from Wrench. I like this render a lot, even though it's very simple. I think it has very cool feeling. Like maybe it's just like a very relatable kind of like image, right? Like this POV of looking into the sun and like trying to like block it with your hand. I really like him capturing this simple moment that everyone can relate to. And it also looks pretty cool with like the lens flares and these like chromatic lens flares here. A little bit of lens dirt and scratches. And also there's this like little detail. I'm not sure if this is like an artifact of the lens flare, but like when I looked at it, I thought it was a planet, like maybe the moon about to make a solar eclipse. Everything did in Blender, including compositing, which I never did before, especially in Blender. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah, so completely made in Blender. Very interesting. I would like to know, Wrench, if you're here, how you liked the compositing in Blender. If that was like a good workflow, if you want to continue doing that, or if you have like any feedback, what you don't like about it. Something that I noticed when looking closer at this is like the lens flare is cut off here. Like it's a very straight cut on the right, but it's not too distracting. But yeah, I like the idea of that there's a solar eclipse about to happen, so it also gives more context to the hand, right? Like the hand blocking the sun until the to like basically see the solar eclipse happening. I like that. Wrench is here. He says it started to make sense to me. Ah, nice. Okay. That's very good to hear. All right, and then last we got a submission from Geisterhose. Let's see what he says. Let's have the computer read it.
Geisterhose said, "Hey, this is my submission for the One Light Render Challenge. I would really appreciate any feedback you have on how I could improve the lighting, composition, or even the order of the shots, or suggestions for shots that could improve the story and would have been better. I will polish it sometime next week, so your thoughts would be really helpful. Hope you like it."
Nice. All right, yeah, let's check it out. Let's give it a watch. Yeah, I've watched this already, and I like it a lot. It's very. I think he brought the concept very far, right? Like the one light idea, and him using that idea as the entrance light of this cave, of this dungeon, and then transforming into a little fireball magic. It's a very cool take on the challenge. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's also very cinematic. Oh, Geisterhose is in the chat. What's up? What's up? There's some weird stuff happening with the cloth. Like, it's cool that it's moving, but in this shot it feels very stiff in a weird way. Geisterhose, why did you... Like, what software did you use to create this? I'm not super sure if this is Unreal Engine or Blender Eevee. Because it's not Cycles, right? Or is it Cycles? It doesn't feel like Cycles to me. Maybe it is, though. Hard to tell these days. But yeah, I think it's super atmospheric, especially like starting. The starting shot is the best choice we could have made, in my opinion, because we start off very mysteriously, right? We only have this shadow of a person approaching. So the first thing we see is the shadow, and immediately we know, okay, someone is entering a dark place, and then our view goes to this person, and we kind of like realize a little bit more about him. And then, yeah, we don't show more of the environment here, but we see that it's closing, which is, adding a lot of tension, right? Like, okay, what's gonna happen next? And then we realize, oh shit, he's a fire magician, which is super cool. Who doesn't like a good fire magician? I'm a little confused by the focus on this shot here, because the focus is on the background, but the background doesn't really have anything of interest for me. I kind of like it to like not be like fully focused on the character, but it also confuses me a bit. So I'm not super sure if I like this decision or not. I think I would have liked it if the focus started on the background and then pulled to the character, or the other way. I think that would have been cool to like start on the background. We see some kind of like inscription or some kind of like interesting patterns, which like tell a little bit more about this cave. And then the focus goes to the character as he's looking around. And then he starts walking. Yeah, this shot is also pretty cool. And then like having this little guy coming in here is, it feels like this is definitely developing or evolving in a good pacing, this whole story here. So I'm very excited to see where you take this. Oh, and he also said that this is Eevee. Yeah, so using Eevee to render stuff is the new thing. Everybody's doing it. All right. Okay, so for me to like, if I had to select the best submission, I would go with Geisterhose's submission. So I'm gonna take my likes away, except for the one that I like the most. Guys, we still we are basically in a 3-way split, right? Between Bright Light, One Light Night, and Light Challenge. So if anyone comes in here and changes the vote in the next few minutes, then that can still have impact. I think I'm gonna wait 5 minutes to like, give my vote. We can reveal. My vote. I mean, my vote is One Light Challenge. I might have revealed it by just liking that one. Sorry, but yeah, I think this is a great this is a great submission. I think it takes the challenge to a really interesting place, and also I mean, you put so many like different paths in here too, like cinematography, character animation, environment building. Yeah, yeah. So, and it's an animation, so I think this is a great submission. So my vote would go for Geisterhose, and I've also got Kim's vote. Oh, but I see we get some votes on the submissions here. Now it's tie between Wrench and Aya. Alright, if you guys can decide, then I'm gonna... Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Oh, is it even important anymore? I think it doesn't... Can we only vote once? I mean, not necessarily. Like, I think it makes most sense if you just like the one that you like the most, that you want to win, because otherwise it could, be a bit... I guess it wouldn't make much sense if you didn't do that. But yeah, and we do have... Oh shit, it keeps changing. It keeps changing. 3, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay, things are clearing out. Very interesting. Keanu's also in the chat here. Really sad I didn't make it for this week's challenge. Yeah, too bad, man. I think this was a cool setup, a cool prompt for everyone to change themselves. Okay, so yeah, the community voted between... Wait, I guess I am not allowed to vote since I'm having my own vote anyways, right? Like, I'm not supposed to like contribute to the community vote. I think that makes sense. So, okay. Wait, it's also... It's 3-3 again. Oh, man. But I think it's not gonna matter anyways, because Kim and I, we have the same favorite. We both have the Geisterhose render as our favorite. So, yeah, I guess that's the majority anyways. So, Geisterhose, congratulations on winning this week's challenge. Oh, I still gotta add like sound effects. I have my Stream Deck here now, but I need to add some sound effects to that so I can play some cool stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a challenge winner, man. Here, check this out. I'll add the roll. Where is it? Creative challenge winner. There we go. And now you have your little challenge winner icon next to your name. Yeah, Alex, the votes went crazy, like back and forth all the time. I'm gonna like them all now again, since we have a winner already. But yeah, good job, Geisterhose. As like I'm still like in the future, I want to figure out what kind of prizes I can give to people, because I want that to be like real prizes, like maybe getting sponsorships from add-on developers and stuff. I'm actually talking to a lot of add-on developers, and they're very collaborative. There's a lot of cool add-ons we're going to show off, and yeah, maybe I can work with them to like give the winner like a unique discount code, right? To like get a add-on for free or for very cheap. So I'm going to do that next times. But for this time, like I did last year already, Geisterhose, if I'm basically giving you the trial student membership, right? But you don't have to use it on yourself. You can let me know if you want to have the trial student membership for 3 months, or if you want to give it to someone. So yeah, you decide. That's your win, and this cool little winner icon next to your name. All right. Yeah, that's it for this week's challenge. Next up, I wanted to look at the student submissions, but we don't have any new submissions today. So if you're a student and you want me to help you on your projects, on your experiments, or you want to learn about something, put it in the student submissions, and I'll do it in the live stream with you guys. Alex says, I made a voting system and I implemented it for music challenges on my server. we could make something really similar for Cover School. Could be fun. Interesting. Yeah, let's talk about that. I would like to see your system. I had an idea for this week's render challenge, but then again, I wasn't so sure about it. But what do you guys think of creating, or like this week's topic being TikTok social media refugees? Because I thought it's a very interesting topic, right? Like this kind of like closing down of a social network, and then the kind of like citizens of that social network looking for refuge in a different social network, right? Like I thought that was a very interesting situation that we had. And I think also it makes for an interesting prompt for artwork, right? For a 3D render, or it's not a technical challenge. It's more like a creative challenge. So yeah, would you guys be down for that? Would you guys like to use that as this week's challenge? Very Beeple style challenge. Yeah, he's also doing very like current topic stuff. And I think it's also really interesting for us to like do stuff that's a bit like topical. So when we create these artworks, there's a chance of them like getting traction or even going viral. So yeah, that's what I would say we can try out this week. Zach says it sounds interesting. And Alex says he can see it already. Okay. So I guess we're going to do that. I'm going to prepare a post for that challenge then after this live stream. So you guys can have all the information so you can start today or tomorrow or whenever you have time this week. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. I was kind of like prepared to talk with Kim or a little bit more about the submissions. I don't really have much other stuff happening right now. Or maybe I could just like start on the challenge right now. I guess we could just start together on the challenge. Yeah, maybe that makes sense. Just start on the challenge. Something else that I also wanted to figure out if because I created this new startup file, right, with a more performant glow effect, but it's still not super fast. Like it's faster, but still not super real time. So I'm thinking if there's a way to like improve it even more, because like, yeah, if I have the real-time compositor disabled, it's still much faster than when I have it enabled. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this glow in the startup file is a good idea or not. Maybe I should just keep the high quality one and let people choose if they want to connect it, kind of like, right, kind of like this, I guess. No, that would give you only the high quality. Okay, whatever. I'll just leave it like this for now. Okay, so let's brainstorm a little bit. TikTok refugees. I think there's a few ways you could probably do something interesting with this. There's like an abstract and a realistic way, right? Like I think a realistic way would be also interesting to like kind of like show the connection to the real world, kind of like showing social media refugees and real refugees, kind of like where they are different, right? Because it's like obviously very different kind of like situations, very different types of hardship, I guess. So that could be interesting. Difference between, right, TikTok refugees. So the difference to real refugees. Could be like an abstract way, kind of like showing like a flood of icons, a flood of accounts, kind of like washing washing to a new digital island or something like that, kind of like in Wreck-It Ralph. Let's see. Digital. How those call those big waves? Let's just say wave. Digital wave of users, or like, yeah, digital wave of characters. That could be cool, like random characters. Digital wave of characters, like flood. Around a building, maybe? Like I can imagine like a big building, like a skyscraper. That's kind of like representing one of the other social media networks. And then you have like, it's basically like a flood, kind of like water rising up that tower, but the water is made out of characters, of 3D characters, representing basically the users from the other social media platform. Could be interesting. Skyscraper. What else could we do? Another idea, maybe? Let's see. What was this? Let's have a look at the screenshot one more time. TikTok ban USA, because there was like this text message on the app that showed up when you try to open it, right? Is it this one? Yeah. So TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US, unfortunately. That means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. All right, very political stuff. The law of banning. Maybe the act of banning could also be interesting to show off. I'm kind of feeling the digital wave of characters like a flood around a skyscraper already. I think that would make for a very interesting image. Yeah, maybe I'll go for that. It would be interesting to also animate that, to like simulate that, but I think that would be very difficult in Blender to like have a flood of characters. That seems like something that's only made for Houdini. And maybe there's like a way around it to like fix it. I mean, to like add animation to basically a flood made out of characters sounds very difficult. Ooh, sounds difficult. Maybe we should do something simpler for our one big challenge. Or maybe we should commit. Yeah, so Keanu also says WaterSim would be a nightmare. I mean, an idea that I have that maybe could work would be to use something like the ocean modifier in Blender. And basically just like spawn a random instance with geometry nodes on every vertice. And every instance is a character. I mean, I guess we can just try that out, see how performant that would be. Let's just try it. Let's give it a shot. So I need to subdivide first. Then we need an ocean. Okay, and time. Let's just put in frame here. Okay, that's way too fast. Let's divide it by 10. 20, yeah. Gonna give this more resolution. Oh, okay, the subdivision here doesn't actually change anything about the simulation. I guess it's like completely its own thing. Wait, where's the... Oh, that's the resolution, okay. It's actually the wireframe. Okay, that seems probably usable for geometry nodes. Okay, let's keep it like that and make the look a little bit harsher. Doesn't change that much. Wrench said he never used TikTok. Okay, that's good, man. you don't need to use it. It's a time sink. But I don't think you need to know TikTok to like work with this concept, with this idea. I think it opens a lot of possibilities to visualize that idea of digital refugees, people fleeing one social media to join another one. Kevin says, how about underwater? Maybe TikTok drowning. Yeah, that could also be cool. Underwater. Yeah, I mean that's a different perspective. Maybe if I like set the system up, I can just like check out how it looks underwater. But for now, I'll try to like make them like a wave. Okay, so let's see the wave scale. I want it to be a bit more chaotic. I guess like this. Choppiness. So choppy. This looks pretty cool. Is there a way to like give it the shape of a square to like look like it's surrounding the building? I guess that's a bit more difficult, but maybe we can do that later with the displacement. Let's see, there's like a deform cast, I think. Yeah, and then can we turn this into a cube? There we go. Okay. That could work. It looks very strange right now, but I think it could work. Okay, let's add an empty here to control the cube casting. Yeah, it looks like it's actually working. Yeah, I think this is actually working better than I thought. Yeah, I should put in a... Wait, can I actually just put a cube here? Maybe I just use the cube directly instead of an empty. Whoa. Whoa. I guess it doesn't really work that well together. Oh, almost. Does this even do what I want it to do? Oops. 'Cause it seems like it doesn't even... Oh my god. Maybe just the fact that maybe it just needs to be very small? Maybe not even... Maybe not C. Ah. Can we do it softer in some way? Ah, now it's using the transforms of the cube. Okay, that's better. Ah, yeah, I don't think this is actually doing what I want it to do. Good attempt, but it doesn't really work. Alright. Let's experiment further with the people being the water. Okay, for that we need geometry nodes now. Let's get those geometry nodes modifiers here. Or actually, maybe I'll go to geometry nodes tab, so we have a little bit more space. I don't need this window right now. Okay, and now we should be able to have points on the surface for each vertex, right? How was that called again? Points to vertices. No, vertices to... That's called... I forgot the name of it, damn it. Distribute, what's it, distribute? 2 points on faces. Okay, let's see if it moves together. Okay, cool, it moves together. But they're also appearing and disappearing. That's probably the density, right? Okay, it's good that it's moving together, but I don't want it to... I want them to disappear again. That's a problem. But these are... Maybe... I think it's using the vertices as points anyway, so maybe just like... instance on points. Put this in here, and then for the instance we use our human. This guy. Whoa, okay. It worked, but it's pretty laggy. Maybe I need to disable multi-res probably, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, that works. it looks pretty crazy already. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, okay. And then we can basically also use a collection and use a random model from the collection. Okay, let's see. So I want them to be rotated randomly for one thing. Value. Okay, it's very random. Fully random. Okay, that's one axis, that's the other. That's the axis, okay. Minus... Okay, that looks pretty interesting. Looks very interesting. This is something we can do to like give it more depth, I guess, would be to add an array before the motion modifier, or after the motion modifier, before the geometry nodes. But I want to be careful with that because I feel like it's gonna brick my performance intensely. Ken says Avatar 2 kept quite ever since starting messing with water sims. Kept quiet? You mean they didn't release that hack? Okay, looks interesting. Alright, I guess let's just block out the scene first to just like see what we're getting. Do I already have a skyscraper? I think I have one in my library actually. I think I need to connect to my library first. Path, user assets, cover assets, Blender assets 3.0. Yeah, there we go. Okay, objects, buildings, New York? Let's see. Is it not refreshing? Ah, not loading, okay. Objects, buildings, New York. Ah, sorry for not getting the joke, Keanu. Now it's loading. It's pretty slow at loading these preview images for some reason. Buildings, okay, here we go. Ah, but this is futuristic stuff, but maybe it would actually fit. Ken says, is it possible to add collision physics to the dummies? I mean, everything is possible for geometry nodes, but you basically gotta build it yourself, and I don't have enough knowledge to know how to do that. But it would be interesting to find a way how to make them stay a certain distance from each other, right? Where they don't intersect with each other too much. And also have them rotate together with the normals. I think that's something I want to definitely figure out. That should be very doable. Okay. Yeah, let's do that first. Actually, I'm kind of interested in figuring that out because I do have an idea. Okay, so we should be able to get the normal information. Rotation, geometry, rotation should be. Let's see, can we get the normal somewhere? Yeah, that seems to work. Ooh, yeah, makes it much more interesting immediately. It's actually pretty satisfying. Okay, and then we should be able to add these two together. Combine. Ah, no, not combine. Mix. Yeah, mix these two. But not. I don't want to mix. I actually want to add them. Vector math. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, now it feels even more dynamic. Ooh, feels very chaotic. Very interesting. It also feels pretty scary. This feels pretty pretty scary. Okay, let's see what kind of building we can get here. The thing is, though, I want a building with the inside because I want to be able to look inside of the tower and have like people standing there, basically the users of the social network, right? Looking at all the new people flooding in. And maybe like also like a big commercial screen on the building that says welcome refugees, maybe even. Nothing here really strikes me. Maybe this one? Yeah, interesting building, but I think a bit too complex for what I want to do. Yeah, maybe I won't actually find. Maybe I'll build the model myself, because buildings I can do. I've done that in the past. That would be a nice challenge to make my own building again. Yeah, I think I'll actually do that. So I'll just block out the scene, and then yeah, make it more detailed later. Okay. So, but this cube's got to be like a real scale size, so I'd already have real building sizes in here. Okay, let's see dimensions. How big is a building like this? Maybe let's say, I don't want it to be too huge either, though. Is 100 meter too much? Yeah, let's do like 50. Yeah, 50 seems reasonable. It's 200 height. Yeah, okay, then we just need this to be much bigger. But it's also going to be much more performance intensive. It's okay. It's okay for now. Just blocking out the scene. Spatial size. What's that? Size and spatial size. Does it say what the difference is? Size of the simulation domain in meters. Okay, I guess this is more of what we're looking for. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. We also need a little bit more resolution. Okay, that's... Ah, shit, but it's lagging already. I can't really work like that. Okay, let's have it... Wait, actually? Yeah, let's actually just have the waves as a preview, so we can actually work. Ken says, so did you make your mind regarding this week's challenge? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... let's do the TikTok refugees challenge. I feel like there's a lot of potential to make something interesting. Okay, so we got this tower here now. Let me take the camera, and I think a vertical image would actually work pretty well for this, since we have a big tower. Where's my tower? Oh, I'm probably inside of the tower, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking of wanting to be like close to the water to like see. Oh my god, it's so huge. To see like some of the people that the water's made out of close. They definitely need a wider lens. More like 24 millimeters. Probably even wider. Yeah, because I really definitely want some strong perspective here. Let's try 16 millimeters. Yeah, that's beginning to feel interesting. But I also want to be focused on the people. But actually, I think I'm gonna do an animation, so we can start with the people and then look up. But for now, I guess I'll frame it like this, so we have both. Maybe I'll actually make it a little bit smaller so we can see the top of it. 100. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, and then I want a sign on the side here saying refugees welcome. Kind of like a curved screen. Oh, are we from the other side? Oh, no, the other side. From here. Let's bevel this side a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. Well, let's see if we rotate the building. Oh, this actually feels better. Yeah, if we are... Oops. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, did I undo my steps? No, it's fine now. Copy manifest, I did something. That's strange. Where do I get this pie menu now? What the hell? What the hell? Navigation, walk navigation, shift F. Why did this menu get... That's strange. Okay, I don't want this. I don't want this pie menu. Let me see if I can disable it in the add-on settings here. The pie menu, is it this? No, that's not it. Pie menu everywhere. Okay, that's it. Can I disable it for that shortcut? No. Okay, so I'll just disable it, I guess. It's like having like a monolith in the middle like this is also interesting. But I want to be able to see the people inside of the building too, so maybe... Yeah, closer to here. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this would be interesting, like a contrast composition. Like we have like the flood of people on the left here, the bottom left, and then the tower here. Yeah, so we can have like focus on both. I think that could be very cool. Okay. And then it says, can I actually... Let me try that. I'm just gonna add a grease pencil object here. Yeah, empty, I guess. Then I'm gonna paint draw mode. Okay, so I don't want the view, I want the front, I guess. Like that. I just want to like put my idea of the sign here. Draw. Okay. Can I paint that? I don't know. Okay, that doesn't look like anything. Okay, this should work. Why am I not just using a text? Actually, let me just use a text. I'm not good at drawing, so I'll just put a text here. There we go. Yeah. TikTok refugees. Welcome. And we can't see it. Perfect. I guess we can change the viewport color. That doesn't work for some reason. Why is it visible when it's in front? Okay, how can we make it more visible in the solid view? Material. Objects. If I give it a material, does it have a different color then? No. Not in the solid view. Ah. Oh, it's not actually outside. Okay. Okay, still not green in this view. Ah, here we go. Object. Okay. Random. We can have it like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's like on this big monitor. Let's see how it looks with people. Yeah, I think this is going to be an intense scene. Woo! Very intense. Save that. TikTok refugee challenge V1. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream in a moment because I feel like I want to like focus, do a little bit more organization for the week because I don't have a guest for Friday yet, and I need to talk with people about a few things. So I think I'm gonna, because I feel like right now I can't really focus on being creative on this now because I have like things on my mind that I feel like I need to figure out. But yeah, I'll send you guys the the information for this challenge for this week, and then you can also get started. Yeah, thanks for participating in the last week's challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow for the new Tuesday. Oh, actually, I already know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna test out the animation layers add-on. Where it basically enables you to layer different animations on top of each other and make adjustments. It looks very useful, so we're gonna try that out and then do some more student feedback if there's some student submissions. I really hope you guys send some stuff in. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. Sorry for cutting it short a little bit, but I really feel how I can't fully concentrate right now because of other things that I want to organize for this upcoming week. Yeah. Have a great start of the week. Have a great Monday. Have a great night or day, depending where you live. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.